what seems to be a probable cause, like wanted flyer for the defendant, Your Honor. I haven't read the A form, no.
Defendant allegedly leaned over the alleged victim, bit her on the forehead, cutting her forehead with her teeth, bit her on the right eyebrow, deeply cutting onto her skin with her teeth, causing the flesh under her eyebrow to come out, and left hanging above her eye. Ms. Omir, do you speak English?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I find probable cause. You are to have no contact with the alleged victim in this case. You have been friends since childhood.
Yes, Your Honor. My client and the alleged victim had been childhood friends or had known each other for an extended period of time, I should say. I do know that this involved some sort of altercation that occurred at a cafe. But with all that being said, Your Honor, as soon as Ms. Omir learned of the warrant for her arrest, she immediately reached out to my office and arranged for her surrender, which was yesterday.
How long have you lived here, Ms. Omir?
You lived here. Oh, 5 years.
Are you permanent resident or
Yes,
what's
sir.
your state? What's your recommended bond?
7,500, Judge.
Your Honor, I understand the state's position. I do understand the allegations being serious as they are. I believe the standard bond for a charge like this is $5,000. I'd be asking for a $5,000 bond, while recognizing that the state's request is certainly their right to do so.
It is not unreasonable, but I'll go ahead and set a $5,000 bond with a no contact order. Good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, state. Have a great day, everybody.
Madam Correctional Officer, I think you have asked me to call Howard Jenkins next.
Yes, number 33.
On page 13, Ms. Corey.
Mr. Jenkins is present.
One 187.4 grams of cocaine. I find probable cause for trafficking in cocaine and find probable cause for possession with intent to deliver or sell. State, what's your recommended bond?
I need to look up the trafficking one. Hold on just a second. We would be asking for 7,500 count 1 and 5,000 count 2.
The bond on count 1 will be 10,000 and 10,000 on count 2. Your next court date will. Are you going to hire your lawyer? Or are you going to stay with the public defender's officer?
Stay with the public defender office. Stay with
I
the
cannot hear, Ms.
He's
Corey.
gonna stay, the
Stay-
public defender's judge.
Thank you. Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.
Javier Torres.
Number 52, page 19. He's
I
a
believe-
violent felony offender of special concern. He has 2 probation warrants, no bond.
He already has, this is an add-on?
No, Your Honor, but he's in custody on the 2 probation warrants. He has no bond.
Okay. You're charged with possession of more than 5 stolen identification. I find probable cause. Your bond will be 2,500. Held on BOPs. Last one that you have asked me to call is James Franklin.
Yes, number 56, page 20.
Data, I believe this is just simple possession of cocaine.
I'm still trying to find the arrest form. What was this defendant's name?
James Ollie Franklin on page 20.
0.01 grams.
I probably got booked under sale of cocaine, a simple possession of cocaine.
Yeah, no, I concur. That would be the F3 at most.
So I find probable cause for possession of cocaine and drug paraphernalia.
I would ask for pretrial services.
Well, where do you live, sir?
I live at my job,
And will you have an address for that job?
2595 Northwest 37th Street.
And what kind of job is that?
It's a 24/7 tire shop.
Where's your family from?
My family is from Opa-locka,
How long have you lived here in South Florida?
all my life.
Madam Clerk, I don't have a stamp over here. It doesn't matter, but I'll just,
Freestyle.
I will refer to pretrial services with alternate bond of 1,500 and 500. Okay, good luck to you. Madam Clerk, Clerk or bailiff, is Mary Ares Martinez next?
She's a violent felony offender of special concern. She's in custody on 3 probation violation.
Yes, ma'am. I'm just trying to figure out whether I should call her next. I'm asking anybody that wishes to answer me.
I couldn't hear the name, Judge.
The next person on the calendar at the start.
Mary Ares Martinez.
Martinez. Yes, Judge, that would be fine. He's right there.
Okay.
Perfect. Miss Martinez speaks Spanish. We'll need the interpreter, please.
Yes, ma'am.
Ms. Martinez, you are charged with battery on a person of 65 years of age or older.
Señora Martínez, usted está siendo acusada de agresión corporal contra una persona de la tercera edad, mayor de 65 años.
You're also charged with criminal mischief and harassing witness.
También está siendo acusada de destrucción a propiedad ajena y de acoso o hostigamiento a testigo.
You've been held on a violation of probation. You are to have no contact with José Obregón.
Usted está siendo detenida en la cárcel por quebrantamiento de la libertad condicional. No puede tener contacto alguno con José Obregón.
State, what's the recommended fine?
Fiscalía, ¿cuál es la fianza recomendable?
We would ask for 7,500 for the first two counts, 5,000 for count 3, and then 150 for count 4.
Judge, I have probable cause argument.
Bien, yo solicitaría $7,500 para las primeras dos acusaciones, $5,000 para la acusación número 3 y $150 para la acusación número 4. Señor juez, yo tengo argumento legal de motivo fundado, ha dicho la defensa.
I don't find any probable cause for the harassing a witness. Is that what you were going to argue?
Yo no encuentro que hay causa probable para el acoso a testigo. ¿Eso era lo que usted iba a argumentar?
Yes, Judge, but also on count 1 and 2, there's nothing indicating the age of the alleged victim, so at best it will be 2 counts of simple battery.
Sí, juez, pero también en las acusaciones número 1 y 2 no se indica la edad de la presunta víctima, así que a lo sumo sería agresión simple.
Well, it's like aggravated battery because he was hit over the head with a tape measuring tool causing multiple lacerations to the
Pero
head.
yo estaba leyendo de que era agresión corporal porque él fue golpeado en la cabeza con una cinta, un metro, una cinta de medir, ocasionándole múltiples laceraciones.
The judge is charged with 2 counts of battery on a person 65 or older. In addition, I would argue that there's nothing indicating that a tape measuring is a deadly weapon.
Su señoría ya está siendo acusada de agresión corporal. Hay 2 acusaciones contra persona mayor de 65 años. Además, yo argumentaría de que una cinta de medir no constituye un arma mortífera.
Dave, what say you?
Well, it is correct. It doesn't say anything in the 4 corners of the form as to his age. He is 74 and apparently in a relationship with the defendant because it's a DV case. So she would know his age. But I would argue that the
object.
Well, hold on a second. Hold on a second.
Please, if the interpreter may interpret, Your Honor.
I'm going to pass it to tomorrow for probable cause hearing.
Bien, voy a postergar el caso para el día de mañana para audiencia de motivo fundado.
So the defendant, the alleged victim can get on either the officer can get on the line or the alleged victim can get on the line and we'll swear him in and take testimony.
Bien, para que la presunta víctima o el agente pueda conectarse en línea, les vamos a hacer prestar juramento y tomaremos declaración de parte de ellos.
Your Honor, is that reset for this afternoon or for tomorrow?
¿Está haciendo esto reprogramado para esta tarde o para mañana, su señoría?
What does the state wish?
¿Qué desea la
Tomorrow.
fiscalía? Mañana.
Will be set for tomorrow morning.
Será programado para mañana por la mañana.
But she's been detained on the violation of probation.
Pero ella está siendo detenida por violación de la libertad condicional.
Me-
Miss Marinice.
Just put it over here. Misela Garcia, Miss Garcia, good morning to you, ma'am.
She's NBC, Your Honor. Just contact isolation. We need to reset it for tomorrow.
Are you talking about Misela Garcia?
Yes, Your Honor.
Who's that lady next to counsel for the public defender's office?
This is Miss Isaacs.
So there you go. Miss Isaacs, please.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning, ma'am. You're out on bond on a felony case, so you're gonna be held on that until you see the judge before whose division that case is because of this arrest. You speak English, right?
Yes, I speak English, sir. I apologize.
You don't have to apologize for speaking English. I find probable cause for aggravated battery.
And Judge, just to let you know, on the open case, currently, Miss Isaacs is incompetent to proceed and
Non-competent.
determined to be non-restorable.
Competent.
Who does she live with?
With her mom.
You are to have no contact with Jessica Rivero. Your bond is $5,000 bond. You'll go see the judge tomorrow, I guess. Shantae Wallace.
Yeah, no, we need to pass her. She's not here yet.
Okay. Betty Jean Rose.
She's coming, Judge. One moment. Hey, Miss Rose.
Miss Rose, who do you live with? I apologize, I could not hear her.
She's homeless, Judge, at the time.
You are to have no contact with the Dollar Tree at 2600 South Dixie Highway.
Yes, sir.
I find probable cause for your felony petty theft. How often you go at dialysis?
3 times a week.
How do you get to and from wherever you live to get dialysis?
I go to Homefield Hospital and I go to Jackson South Hospital. They accept me in because I don't
Yes,
have
ma'am.
a permanent resident.
When,
Tomorrow,
I'm sorry, I did not understand the last statement.
I gotta go tomorrow. I go Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday.
Yes, ma'am. When's the last time you lived anywhere?
When my mom passed away last year,
And since last year you've been homeless?
yeah, they tried to put me in Camilla House, but they said because I'm on dialysis time of week, I can't go. They tried to put me in Chapman Partnership because I go to dialysis 3 times a week. They won't accept me. So I tried to get a Salvation Army to the hospital.
And what did Salvation Army say?
They won't accept me. I tried to.
Ms. Curry, do you have any suggestions?
I would ask for the TAP program, Judge, or an ROR.
I'm gonna place you in the TAP program.
Yes, sir. So I did the call to Zoom. I did down south.
Alternative bond will be $1,000 and $1. Good luck to you, ma'am.
And a future court date, September.
September is the 4th again? 5th.
5th.
That's what they tell me.
Thank you.
Eileen Andino? Was this lady here yesterday?
Her
Yes.
and her both of her
I had a charge.
co-defendants.
I apologize. What is it that you wanted to say?
Both of the other co-defendants she was involved with are also on today's calendar again.
What he said, right? 95.
Eileen Andino. Why did we pass this case?
We didn't, Your Honor. These are added charges.
She's here, there's
Oh.
four new cases, Judge. She was here yesterday. One of the arrest forms was messed up. And now there's a total of 4 arrest forms today.
We'll find probable cause for felony petty theft on 821. I find probable cause on 776, felony petty theft. I find probable cause to 775, felony petty theft. I find probable cause, let's do 774. The bonds will be 2,500 each of this 4 new cases. Entering no contact with Navarro. Orders. CVS. At the, on each of these cases. Good luck to you. Monica Santos Gonzalez. You're before the court charged with battery on inmate.
Una cara loca.
Mr. Glickfield, you filed a motion for pretrial detention on this case. Did you mean to do that?
I don't think I meant to do that. No. If I did, that was an error. I apologize.
So you're withdrawing it?
Yes.
What is the defendant being held on?
Attempted murder? Aggravated battery?
The bond will be 2,500. Good luck to you. I have passed Chantay Wallace. I'm not sure whether the corrections want me to call this one.
She's not here yet, Your Honor.
Okay, you all let me know. Man. Are there any other lawyers online for anybody?
Not that I see, Judge.
Okay. Shayla Magruder, page 4.
NBC Medical, Your Honor.
Also, madam, with that, the state had a pretrial detention But he put the defendant before it for the name, so he didn't see the letter.
All right, state, well, the question that Ms. Corey asked you about the pretrial detention motion apparently was intended for you to file it on this case rather than the previous case. So the clerk is suggesting that you should send another one.
Oh yeah, I'll definitely send another one. But since she's NBC today, it's going to be a reset for medical reasons. It's going to be a reset for tomorrow, right?
Judge, if you're okay with it, I can waive her presence on this case, but the stay away order would have to be read in division. From my recollection, I think she has another incident from the same exact location.
We studied
But I can waive her presence on this if it's okay with you.
The clerk is muttering something that her computer screen can hear it. It needs to be reset because they need the paperwork. I assume the paperwork is a motion for detention.
Okay.
He wrote it for the other name.
Yes, ma'am. So let's pass it to tomorrow. That's because you have a crystal ball and you know that we only have 15 in this afternoon. Right?
But yeah, good. We're the only one for 16.
We'll reset it for this afternoon to appease the clerk. And here's the wrong motion. The Mari Barrios?
Good morning. Present, she was here yesterday. These are additional charges, Judge.
Yes, ma'am. This is a co-defendant, I believe, with the other lady that I just called.
Yes.
Is he?
No.
Oh. Upon probable cause, the bonds will be 2,500 on each. And I will put a no contact order to the Navarro and CVS pharmacies. Thank you. Good luck to you, ma'am. Rachel Sambola Cuadra.
Bond it out.
Andrea Quinones.
Present speaks English.
Ms. Quinones, do you speak English?
Yes.
How long have you been down here in South Florida?
About 8 years old.
Excuse me?
Since she was 8 years old, it's about 12 years.
Okay. Who do you live with, if anybody?
My boyfriend?
What's the address?
11210 Southwest 188th Street, 33157.
I'm so sorry. Which defendant are we on?
Ms. Quinones on page 6.
Thank you.
Where do you work, ma'am, if anywhere?
Well, I used to, but I'm not working right now. I was still looking for a job.
Where does your boyfriend live? I mean, work.
He works at Burger King.
What say you, counsel?
I would ask for pretrial services, Judge.
Pretrial services Alternative bond, 1,500. Good luck, you, man.
All right, let's talk about that. This hearing had no shortage of memorable moments, but what really stuck out was Judge Chris Martin's steady hand on the gavel. You had a pretty packed docket with everything from no contact orders and competency. Questions to a surprisingly touching moment involving a woman who just wanted access to dialysis. Judge Martin kept things moving with a calm, clear tone, showing a mix of compassion and authority depending on the situation. One moment he's passing out the logistics of bond for someone accused of a bite that left flesh hanging above. The "I, yes" that was read aloud in court. And the next he's arranging pretrial release for someone who's been homeless since her mother died and is rejected by shelters due to her dialysis schedule. Through it all, he managed to maintain decorum even when cases got tangled or documents needed correcting. As for the defendants, we saw the full range. Some were cooperative and remorseful, like the woman who surrendered herself as soon as she learned of a warrant. Others, like Mary Iris Martinez, required a Spanish interpreter and ended up with a probable cause hearing reset after the state and defense went back and forth over whether hitting someone with a tape measure qualifies as aggravated battery and whether the alleged victim was even the age required for the charge. The state seemed a bit disorganized at times, with multiple cases involving motions that had been filed with the wrong names, charges that had to be clarified mid-hearing, and a few instances of asking for resets due to missing paperwork that said they did come prepared with bond recommendations and quick responses when pressed by the judge. A couple of defendants stood out. One gentleman claimed he lived at his 24/7 tire shop and gave that as his address, which certainly paints a picture. Another woman appeared for multiple new felony petty theft charges after being seen just the day before her. Co-defendants were back to. There's a rhythm to this courtroom that Judge Martin orchestrates well. Even when a defendant was deemed legally incompetent but still needed to appear for bond, Judge Martin made sure she was treated respectfully, with arrangements in place for her continued care. And when paperwork issues threatened to derail things, he didn't blow a fuse, just passed the case and moved on, sometimes with a little humor and always with grace. It was a full session that balanced the weight of serious allegations with the practical needs of the court system and the human realities of those involved. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one,